No matter what I do, the police don't listen to me. When I said that I needed someone to go in with me to show this evidence, I literally meant somebody needs to go in with me. They need to be there and present, or these officers are not going to do their jobs. Especially not officers like the ones here in Dual County, who had every opportunity to stop the harassment, threats, and assaults against me, but had real police work to do, or I just needed to man up. There's a lot of folks that are pissed off that I'm posting their things on Facebook. Well, with all due respect, with most of that, I saved it. I saved it on a computer that, well, that computer's hard drive ended up getting fried while Desiree was staying at my apartment in Sydney, which I only had for a month and a half. And Desiree stole pretty much everything worth money there, so I mean, it was very difficult for me financially to do anything. I didn't have anything worth money to sell anymore. There's a lot of people who keep getting pissed off because I keep showing the situation on Facebook. Well, if I had help getting the police to take a look at it, I wouldn't have to go to Facebook. If Miss Peaches had gone in with me like she promised, I wouldn't have to go to Facebook. If Mandy Hughes had gone in with me like she said she was gonna, or Katie Kate had gone in with me like she said she was gonna. But they didn't. And there were reasons that they didn't. And they should have come forward with those reasons. Now, if these people didn't want their names out in public, maybe they should have paid attention to the fact that Natalie's case was a public case. The people who are harassing me now are harassing me because it was public. The people who threatened my life because this was all public. Now, there's people like Mandy Hughes, who is not a bad person, and Shauna Sinclair, who is not a bad person, who should have come forward. The problem is that with all the people going out of their way to try to destroy my Facebook, and all of the hatred towards me, I kept getting put on Facebook bans. And you guys would probably be pissed off if you saw 3/4 of the stuff I was Facebook banned for. My last Facebook ban was for, I think I typed "please kill me." And that's the thing, is that's how I feel. I'm not allowed to say that, though, because I'll be victimized for saying that. By victimized, I mean the very officers who should have taken a statement get to throw me away. They get to lock me up in a place and force drugs into me and not take a report and not look at any of the evidence, and that's pretty fucked up. Now, Jen Beebe from Region 1, she can verify the fact that my computer was busted. My therapist, Nicole Peralta, can verify that my computer was busted. And that's where I lost a lot of the stuff that I really needed to show the police. I shouldn't have had to post it on Facebook. Shouldn't have had to post it in YouTube. Police should have taken a look at what was going on. Now, I got a lot of folks who are like, Sean, you shouldn't put everybody's stuff out there on blast. Well, at least it's the truth. Instead of the slander that came from Natalie and Alicia Bollinger and Maddie Boa. It's pretty fucked up. Erin Cockerham, she now knows that I posted a video about her. I did the same thing with her that I did with Jace Jepson and with Mandy Hughes. I let them know that I made a video. But the other thing is, I tried to get them to come forward about what they knew a long time before that. Now, Jace, he's got a valid excuse. He really does. The other two, no, they absolutely don't. If Erin Cockerham could not come forward because of the reasons that she said that she couldn't, she should have come forward about that. Instead, Amanda Jonas got to slander my name, and Kara Johnson Miles got to slander my name, and a lot of other people got to slander my name and get away with it scot-free. And every time people slandered my name, it made it worse for me. I got a lot of friends that won't talk to me now. I still love them. I don't stop loving people. It doesn't work that way. And that's why I'm so pissed off at them. They don't care how much they hurt me. Not even a little bit. Like Miss Peaches, not coming forward like she said she would. Not writing a report like she said she would. Not understanding that I spent all of my resources going to all of these court dates, and what little that I had left, I went to her place with because she said she was going to help me, and then she just didn't. And she didn't even try to understand how hurtful that was to me. And then with Blaine McCrelius threatening my life, and I can't go to the police, they're not fucking paying any attention to any of this. They don't care what happens to me. My family never cared what happened to me. And that's the thing. It come down to people like Shauna Sinclair and Mandy Hughes and Laura Nelson who know that my stories are true and they could have come forward about it. The fact that none of them did doesn't make them shitty people. But when I tell them, hey, this is how it affected me, this is what happened as a result of you not coming forward, or in Candace's case, her bullshitting me, or in Miss Peach's case, her bullshitting me. Like, it doesn't occur to them that the things that they did were so hurtful, or why. Candace Bondurant doesn't understand that after Natalie disappeared, I had a very small window of hope, a very small window where I could actually sit down, do the things that I needed to, and be able to show it. And the thing is that I didn't have internet access there because it was on her phone, and she's only home when her kids are home. So I had to basically stuff everything that was going on and not do any of the things that I needed to do while I was at Candace's, because I didn't want to be talking about that stuff in front of her kids. I didn't want to disrupt her and her children's lives. But at the same time, Candace did some very evil stuff to me. And I understand that she did that evil stuff before they found Natalie's killer. But you'd think that maybe she would be a decent person and come forward about what she knew after they found Natalie's killer. But she never did. And I find that gross. There's a lot of these people that are not bad people. What they did was fucking terrible, though. Like, Miss Jerry Sparks. She's not a bad person. Not even close. But the thing is, she did something really fucked up. And she doesn't have any remorse about it. And Sally Treon, I mean, she had good intentions. She just didn't understand that her and everybody else in the house screaming all the damn time, and her daughter getting dragged through the house and kicked in the face by a meth head, and that lady who was staying there who, a year after Natalie's death, this woman ended up starving her son to death. I mean, it's fucked up. And then there's Shannon Alvarado. Like, she had her heart in the right place, but she doesn't have a functional brain. So then trying to explain to her what's going on is fucking impossible. And then her busy screaming all the goddamn time. You guys may not like how I am on the internet, but I'm going to be honest with you. Neither do I. I shouldn't have to be that person. I shouldn't have to be that person to be heard. And I shouldn't have to just take all of this abuse for things that I didn't do. See, I wasn't judged by things that I actually did. I was judged by people's opinions. Fuck the world.